The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship.
Texas.
Bringing it out. It's a bounce. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Handoff in a single back formation. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Bears closer to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught over the middle. It's long. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain for them. The Bears will have a first and 10 here.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
It looked like they're trying to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
And the Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Escapes the pocket. Avoiding the sack with the scramble results in just a very short gain. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. He's running out of time here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Baylor. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. To the air. It's Baldwin. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And it's a bunch formation. To throw, it's Baldwin. And the pass is complete to the tight end. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pocket breaking down. Smart with a pass rush. A sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this 1st half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
8th play of the drive coming up. A long way to go on 3rd down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Here's the handoff. A quick tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And he goes nowhere. scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit his through that time. And now third down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on third down here. Looking to throw. It's Baldwin. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
And this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Avant. Tackled at the 23, brought it out and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. The Bears come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Looking for his back. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Bears are on the move here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours.
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bears.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Baldwin. The pass is caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. Second down now. Ball handed off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up a second down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. The pass rush gets home.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking downfield, it's Baldwin. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Gives it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7 area.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring play and sets the offense up at 33.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and throws the interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's long. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Bears come up to the line in a hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. That's a strong stiff one. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's caught across the middle. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Hines now has our halftime update. Second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. Scanning the field, it's Baldwin. Caught over the middle by the tight end. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football over to the 27. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. And down he goes. It's a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talked about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Man, they gave that one, man. That was supposed to be picked. They ain't even let my man jump. They got him just running.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. Bringing it out. It's a bounce. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Nice grab. It's long. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Sticking with the running game. solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. And the Bears lining up here on first and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The penalty backs him up first and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
The Bears are going to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. They'll feed the back again. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. That'll be first down. A solid run, good for first down yardage. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires into the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Throws into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Who says he needed explosive plays? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national.
That's that fast one right there.
Able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to throw. It's Baldwin. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
First play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd and 10 here. He'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. First down play. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it'll cost the offense 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Baldwin. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Grab down the middle. It's Bishop. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the mark, which could be 4th down and inches. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, down lead in this football game by more than a possession. They obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic that moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Hand off to the back. Going to try the middle, but stuffed. No gain. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball up to the 28. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. This one is caught. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout.
Oh, what a grab! How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to...
Touchdown, Bears! Still no answer for this offense. Delivers the touchdown, but gets hammered. You talk about toughness at the quarterback position. That was it.
How about the defender who hit the quarterback? How frustrated this guy's going to be. If he's there just a split second earlier, he could have come up with a sack that would have prevented that touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Makes a diving grab. That was beautiful. Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Scanning the field, it's Baldwin. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's tackled only after picking up a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Bears come to the line in a hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaking free at midfield. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. The sure hands. It's a bunt.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. He's looking to scramble. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the first down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a first down.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Bears are going to cash in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he decides to step out of bounds and winning the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
But this quarterback continues to play great football. Really, it's been a complete package of throwing and running and scrambling. Here, another example of that with a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
A direct snap. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield, it's Baldwin. Moves out of the pocket. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Catch made by the tight end. He goes out of bounds.